Welcome and join us on our journey as we interview everyday people and ask them that very question of who am I?
Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I? My name is Wilmin Noel. I am 31 years of age and I am from Island, Nassau, Bahamas. Well, I dabble in a few things, but mainly, not just me, but myself and my team, we try to help young men in the community. We understand the challenge that especially the Bahamas have today and young men going astray in life. So we try to see how best we can mentor them, coach them, see how best we can provide jobs. First of all, take them to church and make sure that they always put God first. But yeah, basically try to help young men in the community, especially young people for sure. Well, my journey is interesting. Well, you know, all my life I was trying to find what's purpose in life, you know. I was doing things that I thought was good for me. I was doing things that I think that, you know, would have either bring me the success or the money until I failed and realized that when I stumbled across the Jeremiah 29:11 verse that says that God says that he knows the plans he has for your life. Plans to prosper you, not to hurt you, but to give you a hope in the future. And with that, it led me to so many beautiful things, but it brought me purpose because I'm able to do things that I was created for through the grace of God, and I'm happy with it. So that's basically my journey. My biggest accomplishment to date would be allowing God to lead my life. Listen to me. When I started and I said that, God, you know what, I'm gonna just lay everything on the table, but you show me what you want me to do, that's when my life started to change drastically. So the accomplishment was allowing God to lead my life, putting Christ first, and then just allowing things to just make sense in my life, and he did just that. My biggest regret is that I didn't seek coaching and mentorship at a very young age. I started off making a lot of mistakes. I started off making mistakes that even landed me in prison, right? But through the grace of God, I use that as motivation today. Use that as motivation to let each and every young man know in the Bahamas that no matter what you got going on, no matter how it looks at home, don't matter how it looks at school, you know, you can actually be somebody. My regret is not actually seeking mentorship at a very young age to actually help me to walk through life on a better path. But I still use that as motivation. I still use my regret as motivation to motivate myself to always become better and to motivate others through the grace of God. The best advice I've been given, was from my friend, Mr. Raymond Charles. He said to me that be a man of value. When you're a man of value, things starts to work better in your life. Things start to make more sense in your life. And the advice that I would give to persons is, listen, put God first. Allow him to lead your life. And like I said before, and I'm gonna say again, I've been in a very scary place in my life. Not until I gave it all up to God and I said, you lead my life and you show me. He showed me, and he has been faithful to me and merciful to me, and that's the best advice I can give to everyone right now, is to allow God to lead your life. An unpopular opinion that I have, that Kobe is better than LeBron and Michael Jordan. But no, an unpopular opinion that I have would be that we think that as a nation, as a country, we think that sometimes, you know, it starts from government, how problems are solved, right? Let's say, for example, I'm going to give you this quick example. One of the main reasons why we decide to tap into young men in the community is because we understand that it took more than government, it took more than parents. Like the saying says, it takes a village to raise a child. my unpopular opinion towards that is the fact that we think we need to either be in a better position to help somebody. Like we always say like, oh, I need to be rich to help poor people. No man, I see him can of Tony you got in your cupboard, but you ain't used in the last 3 months, could help your neighbor, right? And I think that we can do the smallest things to help. You understand? It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be on a large scale. But we can do the small things that actually adds up to make a big impact, you know? And it goes on, but yes, I think that's my unpopular opinion. Once again, put God first, you know? If you're struggling with life, you're trying to find purpose, you're trying to find like where you should go, you done buck your feet a few times, you to this job and you won't feel happy, you feel like it's more to your life, put God first. Remember the verses, Jeremiah 29:11. Also remember Proverbs 19:21 and Proverbs 35. Those 3 verses help me navigate life and help God to move in my life. And I know for a fact, that it can help you as well, through the grace of God. Well, what I have going on, me and my team, once again, we work with young men in the community. And if you know of any young man that needs the extra coaching, mentorship, even down to jobs, through the grace of God, big shout out to our partnership, Titan, that helps us provide jobs for young men in the community. So yeah, I'll be basically shout out to my team. Number one, shout out to God for actually making this happen, and shout out to my friend who blessed me this opportunity to actually speak to you guys and give you guys the real gospel. You can find me on Facebook at Wilmin Noel on Facebook, and on Instagram it's the official Wilmin Noel. On Twitter as well. I ain't too much on Twitter, but on Twitter you can find me at Wilmin Noel, official Wilmin Noel as well.
If you like what you saw, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and join us on our journey as we create more content on our way to getting our first play button.